The following program is a production of HEW Entertainment and contains views, opinions, commentaries, and content that may offend some subscribers of this show. Listener discretion is advised.
It's that time once again for HEW Entertainment Radio.
And that's all I got to say about that.
Hosted by Jonathan Clarke.
You beat the man! You gotta beat the man! Woo!
Be sure to join us in the live chat room during the show.
Hulkamania is running wild like it's never ran before.
Call us on one of our request lines. If you live in the United States, call us at 1-641-985-7800, box number 3729288. If you're from Canada and would like to call us from 1-647-724-4194, box number 3729288. Long distance charges may apply in some areas.
I've been the world heavyweight champion 10 times.
Or you can always drop us a line at MySpace, myspace.com/HEW Entertainment.
And you will rest in peace.
Emailing us works for you too. Email us hewwrestling@hotmail.com.
I am a wrestling god. JBL.
And now, without any further ado, here is your host of HEW Entertainment Radio on the official website of HEW Entertainment, Jonathan Clarke.
The champ is here!
Streaming live on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. HEW Entertainment Radio is inviting you to comment on our video blogs, join the conversation, and like us. So what are you waiting for? Log on and listen now. Don't miss out on any of the action. Download our app on the App Store, Google Play, and the official website of HEW Entertainment. Once you download and install it, you'll get caught up on news, YouTube videos, and more. Download it now. Is the breakup that everyone was and still is talking about, referring to the breakup, obviously, of Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez, everyone's favorite two celebrities these days. They are the talk of the entertainment business, and obviously because of things like this breakup, because it's benefited both of them. I'm your host, Jonathan Clarke, and yeah, I'm bringing up the breakup of Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez because they have promising futures, I believe, because of this breakup, especially when you're talking about someone like Selena Gomez, who came out recently about her lupus, was really proud about this, and I talked about it for interviews on Blog Talk Radio on Mixlr.com last October, was really excited to hear Selena saying, hey, I have lupus and I'm doing the best I can to deal with it. This Revival album obviously focusing on that, along with all the challenges Selena is faced with presently in her life. Obviously, she's very distraught over the breakup of herself and Justin Bieber, but she has turned her life around, getting some help from Taylor Swift, with photos being Instagrammed of Taylor and Selena sharing cookies that Taylor apparently made for her. I don't know how good of a baker Taylor Swift is, but if you have the Instagram app, you may have seen those photos posted by both Selena and Taylor Swift, very good friends, and Taylor helping Selena cope with this the best way she knows how, by eating. And we hear about that all the time. It's awesome, you know, what Selena has going on. She's got this new show on Netflix she's the producer of. I like this one, 13 Reasons Why, which focuses actually on the suicide of a teenage girl who leaves behind pre-recorded cassette tapes for 13 different individuals with 13 reasons behind her suicide, blaming certain individuals, but it really drives home the message of just how crucial suicide is and how much it affects everybody in everyday life. She's got that going on. She's got the Pantene campaign, obviously promoting their products and getting them over. Hands to Myself was recently featured in one of the latest Pantene commercials featuring Selena Gomez, which is her favorite song, by the way, guys, off the Revival album. And if you haven't seen the new video for Same Old Love, Where Have You Been?, you got to go to Vivo and check this out.
The video actually features Selena Gomez in the back of a car, and you see the rain coming down through the window of the car. Very effective video, very powerful, extremely powerful, and I like everything Selena Gomez has going on. Along with everything else she's got going on, she recently appeared on the stage at the Grammy Awards with the likes of Taylor Swift and Demi Lovato. Justin Bieber performed at the Grammys along with Lady Gaga. Her tribute to David Bowie was awesome, and Selena Gomez was included on the array of celebrities that we saw on the Grammy stage. You just knew that Selena was going to be someone who was going to be on the Grammy Award stage when you first laid eyes on her. Always was a huge fan of her, and I think everything is filled with so much promise when you're talking about her. And who's going to forget about Justin Bieber? The fan support for him has been overwhelming, nothing short of it. Really impressed by what purpose is given him. It's obviously driving home the message that Justin obviously has changed, but it's obviously giving him a newfound purpose in life. He's got 3 number 1 hits off this album on the Billboard chart these days on the Hot 100. A song like Love Yourself, very different video coming from Justin Bieber. He's got that, Where Are You Now, featuring Spirix and Diplo, and he's also got What Do You Mean, which was the premiere song off the album Purpose, which really drove it home for Justin Bieber, and we've seen hit after hit from Justin ever since. All these videos can be watched on Vivo to coincide with the songs. Very powerful, especially this one for Love Yourself. This seems to be everyone's new favorite song these days. Everyone's bringing up Love Yourself, the best Justin Bieber song we've heard in a long time, and I think deservingly so, because we really haven't heard anything quite like this in the way of a powerful message from Justin Bieber. It started off with Spirix and Diplo helping him out with Where Are You Now, and then What Do You Mean obviously drove it home for him too even further, and now this one, Love Yourself, like I said, seems to be the favorite song of everybody. So obviously this breakup between Justin and Selena have obviously benefited them in more ways than they are being given credit for. Now sometimes they bring up their relationship in interviews for the media, more so Selena does than what Justin does, because to me it seems like Selena was the one who was by far the most emotionally affected off the breakup more than Justin Bieber. Obviously, Justin was emotionally affected too, because every time Selena's name would be mentioned in a media interview shortly after their breakup, he would become that offended, he would walk off YouTube interviews. And I remember watching those YouTube interviews and thinking to myself, what is going on here with this guy? Is he really that far gone? Is Selena Gomez getting on his nerves and on his brain that much that he walks off YouTube video interviews? I mean, really, what kind of image and what kind of trend is this starting and giving Justin Bieber? I really didn't know at that point. It seemed like he was really far gone, so at least Purpose gave him a newfound purpose with life, and it's giving him something to look forward to. Obviously, for Scooter Braun, you've got bragging rights because you were influenced behind the production of this new album, Purpose, from Justin Bieber, which came out at the end of last year. It's winning awards like you wouldn't believe, and it's obviously had a lot to do with Scooter Braun's influence, so you've obviously got a lot of bragging rights and a lot to be proud of if you're him and you're really feeling up in the world these days because of what he's putting out. It got me to thinking too about some upcoming projects from Justin and Selena. I would love to hear a collaboration between both Justin and Selena, because I think that we've heard way too much conversation about Kanye and Taylor. Kanye versus Taylor, with Kanye believing he made Taylor Swift famous, saying that he made that bitch famous. I really don't buy into that, because Taylor Swift said something really interesting at the Grammys. She said, someday, when you get to wherever it is you're going in life, you never forget about the people who made it all possible for you, who made it happen, referring to the fans. I will never forget that speech from Taylor Swift, because it's very rarely you hear me putting over anything Taylor Swift says in the way of an intelligent statement, but that by far blows it out of the park for me and blew my mind when Taylor said that, obviously responding to what Kanye West said about how he believes he's the one who made her famous. We hear way too much about Taylor Swift and Kanye West, and I wonder now if that confirmed collaboration from Taylor and Kanye is still coming. I doubt it, because it was confirmed a couple of months ago. Obviously, this could be looked at as a publicity stunt, but I doubt this is going to be heard now after the controversy, of course, that ascended from what Kanye recently said, saying he made Taylor Swift famous, and Taylor's response, it's all about Taylor versus Kanye, either that or Megyn Kelly versus Donald Trump, and I know how much we're tired of hearing about Donald Trump's presidential campaign, either that or Taylor Swift. At the top of ET's headlines tonight on Entertainment Tonight for February the 18th, it was Taylor Swift. I mean, how much more do we need to hear about her? So that's why I say bring on the collaboration between Justin and Selena. Even though they aren't together anymore, release a single explaining the reasons why you broke up and what kind of positions you are now in life and how you're feeling about everything. Explain it to us more, what you're really feeling in your heart
about this breakup. I think that would be very powerful, and in no time it would be on the top of the top 100, and it definitely would be one of the most requested songs we would be hearing on syndicated radio. I think a collaboration between Justin and Selena would do them wonders, and it would do them an incredible amount of justice. Just imagine the fan support that song would receive, and how many questions we would have answered that we haven't had answered just yet. I think we have more unanswered questions than we do have questions that have answers right now about Selena and Justin's relationship in their past. Obviously, they are having each other brought up to them in interviews way too much, and they are living in the past. At the start of the year, actually, I posted a video with a similar graphic about how I believe that Justin Bieber needed to stop living in the past with Selena Gomez on his mind way too much. Obviously, it was very apparent that he hadn't shrugged the feeling for Selena Gomez at the start of the year, and it seemed to me like he was living in the past way too much. Now, with rumors of having a new girlfriend on YouTube videos I have watched over the last couple of days, obviously Justin is trying to move on. It's very difficult probably for him to do that, but obviously you have to give him credit for trying to move on and trying to have this newfound purpose in life. How many of you out there, by the way, guys, while it's in the back of my mind here, are actually convinced that Justin has changed? Do you still think he has a long way to go? Or do you think he's come full circle and you think he's changed? I think after having been a critic of Justin Bieber for what feels like forever for probably many of my subscribers of my radio show, I think that there is a lot left to be proven to us as to how much he's changed. I think he still has a long way to go, and I'm not really 100% convinced that he's changed all that much. So I still think there's a lot left to be proven, and there's a lot left to show us as fans. I know that Justin Bieber has these fans that have never given up hope on Justin Bieber. It seems like Justin Bieber's fans never left his side. You know, he went away for a while, then he came back, and these same fans, these legion of fans, these Justin Bieber fanatics seem to have gone nowhere, and they have never given up on Justin Bieber. That's why I give you guys, as the fans of Justin and Selena, a tremendous amount of credit. No matter what they do, you always find a way to defend them and give them the benefit of the doubt. And that's why I think these celebrities need to be thanking their fans more and also listening to their fans more about what they want, because these fans are some of the smartest fans in the world, and you guys are never given enough credit. That's why I always put you over. Sometimes I go out of my way to criticize someone probably way too much on this show, but one thing that always resonates with me is the fact that fans are some of the smartest people in the world. That's why I always listen to you, why I always want your input, and why I always look for it. And say things like, you know, you can tweet me on Twitter at JonathanClarke1. You can leave me comments in this video blog at JonathanClarke22 on my YouTube channel, or post something on my wall, or send me a message directly